Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Cool Developer. So it's been a while since I uploaded any videos to YouTube. Previously, my channel was known as Heaven by Tech, but I decided to change it because I'm a cool developer, right? That's the kidding apart. So let's start with our new video. So I am starting a new series on React.js. So whatever I learned till now about React, I'll try to explain it to you guys. And this series will be free of cost, and it will be really enlightening to you guys, as I will be covering a lot of concepts that are not covered anywhere else on the YouTube. So let's begin. So first, understand what is React. So React is a very popular JavaScript library that is used for building interfaces, particularly for single page applications. So why single page? Because if anybody of you would have used HTML, just HTML to build any web application, then you would know that you will build a separate files, a lot of different files, and you will have to navigate. And each time you click on some other page, the website will reload and it will render the entire page. So that is not the case with React.js. In React, there is only a single page that will be displayed, and whenever you make a new component and you will call that component, then that component will only render on the page. It will not reload the page. That is what makes it very faster than the plain HTML files. So, what makes React important is that you can create components that can be used throughout your web application. You can build a small component as small as a button, and you can call it anywhere in your web application. So, what it does, it reduces the using the same codes again and again. So it makes the life of the developers also very easier, and the interface is quite smooth, and you can make all the components independent of any other components. Okay, so let's discuss what are the key features of React. So first feature is like component-based architecture. So what you will do, you will break down the entire application into small components. If you want a button, then you can make a separate component for that button. If you want a form, you can make a separate component for the form. Even if you want a separate component for an input field, then you can make it. And what is the main advantage of that is like that keeps a uniform theme throughout the web application. If you will see the modern graphic UI UX designers use like entire application will have a same theme, and because of this you can apply all the themes very smoothly on the entire application. And the second feature is like virtual DOM. So what React does, it doesn't manipulate the actual DOM, the real DOM. What it does is like whatever changes you are making, it will display it in a virtual DOM. So the real DOM doesn't is not affected by these things. It only renders on the virtual DOM, which makes it very faster and more efficient while rendering the components. The third feature is like the JSX syntax. Mainly, the JSX syntax means that you can use the HTML files inside a function as well. So React uses JSX syntax that allows writing HTML like code inside JavaScript only, making it easier to create user interfaces. So you can imagine it is you are writing a function, then that function is returning the entire HTML code. So that JSX uses that only. Moving on to the next feature, that is one-way data binding. So what does that mean? is like the data flows from in only one single direction. The data will be always transferred for the parent to the child using props, and it makes it very easier to debug and manage the entire application. The next feature is like hooks. React provides a lot of hooks because in React you can't like store the very values in a simple variable. If you will do that, then the changes won't be reflected on the DOM. So whenever you are using hooks like use state and use effect, what they will do, they will re-render the entire component. And whenever you make any changes in the hooks, so it will be rendered, and that helps us in managing the state and the life cycle of the components as well. And in the class components, it was also being handled. Moving on, then this is a simple graph that shows the number of questions that has been asked on Stack Overflow, which indirectly tells us about the growing popularity of React. If you can see the curve from 2014 to 2022 is it's a straight curve going upwards, while the other frameworks have gone up and they have crashed as well. In this, you can see the popularity of React. It has been growing since 2018 to 2022. It has been growing like a straight upward slope. And in the load, React load, you can see that the since 2018, the React has been loaded a lot, while others have came up at the same graph, but they have decreased. But React is just like constant. So the last conclusion is like React is one of the best front-end JavaScript libraries and is widely used for building dynamic and interactive web applications due to its performance and flexibility. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe because that helps us in motivating to build more components. Please ignore the background noises of some assholes are playing cricket inside this building. So no issues. Okay, take care guys. Bye bye.